Welcome to your September 2nd, 2024 Virgo New Moon Astrology Forecast. I'm your astrologer, Patricia Tate. I specialize in traditional, evolutionary, and Western astrology. I'm excited to share this month's new moon forecast with you for all 12 signs. Please like and subscribe as it helps the channel to grow. If you are new here, welcome. You can learn more about my offerings at willowgracemystic.com. For those of you who've been following me, thank you for your support and for sharing your journey with me. On September 2nd, 2024, we're going to have this powerful new moon at 11 degrees of Virgo. This offers each of us the opportunity of fresh starts, clean slates, and these new beginnings, especially in areas of our life that include our health, organization, and our personal well-being. Virgo is an earth sign. It's ruled by the planet of Mercury. It emphasizes the importance of our personal well-being and of attention to our day-to-day details, those little things that make up a big difference in our lives. This new moon is going to be the perfect time for you to refine your routines, for you to prioritize your health, your whatever you do on a day-to-day basis, like taking a walk or meditating or making time for yourself, bringing order to more of your day-to-day living of finding a balance between your home and your work. Now let's talk about the energy of this upcoming new moon that we have Mercury also in Leo, a harmonious trine with Chiron in Aries. Mercury is the planet of communication, and in the sign of Leo, it's about being bold and expressive, and it's urging us to have these beautiful conversations that we speak from our heart, that we share our ideas with confidence. Meanwhile, Chiron, also known as the wounded healer, in the sign of Aries is highlighting our journey towards healing and self-empowerment with our identity wound. Now this trine, this harmonious aspect that's going on between Mercury and Chiron, it creates the supportive flow of energy, making it easier for us to confront and heal our past wounds and for us to have these open, honest communication opportunities with others and within ourselves. It's a time when we can triumph over our past hurts by expressing our true selves and reclaiming our own narratives. This new moon is all about self-improvement. It's about new beginnings. This is an ideal time for you to set your intentions that promote your long-term health, well-being, and personal growth. Whether it's starting a new health regimen or reorganizing your space, maybe having those deep conversations that can lead to healing opportunities, the energy is really ripe and ready for you to be making these meaningful changes. So as we approach this new moon, let's focus on what we can do to enhance our lives and heal these old wounds in order for us to step into a more organized, a healthier, empowered future. This is your opportunity for you to really set the stage for something that's truly positive and transformative. Offerings this month. I'm excited to announce my Transit Talk webinars. These are interactive educational sessions that cover a different topic each month. They're designed to help you to understand the upcoming themes and the influences that are going to help shape your year ahead. To learn more, you can visit my website at willowgracemystic.com, and don't forget to subscribe to my email list for astrological insights and upcoming specials. For all Virgos, I'm offering a discount on personalized solar returns. Use the code Virgo10 to receive your discount. Visit my website to schedule your appointment today. And additionally, I am offering live astrology consultations at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every other Tuesday evening. To reserve your spot and get in the queue, you can sign up using the link below. I look forward to seeing you there. So let's dive in. So for Aries Sun and Aries Rising, you are having your new moon in the sign of Virgo in your 6th house. Now the 6th house, it covers your day-to-day habits, your routines, your work environment. It's your mental, physical, spiritual health, well-being. And so this is the house of your service to others. So this new moon is really going to highlight a focus on your day-to-day habits, your routines. It's going to be a really important time that you're going to need to look at closer at your lifestyle and how it supports or hinders your overall well-being. You might feel compelled to possibly start some new fitness regimens, like maybe going to yoga, maybe setting aside time for exercise or walking, or anything that overhauls your diet, or making changes to your work environment. This is an order for you to increase your productivity, because that's what Virgo wants to do. There's also an emphasis on your service to others. The sixth house is, how can I support you? How can I help you? And so I'm going to suggest that you consider how you contribute to your community and how do you help others around you in practical ways, because that's what this moon is about. It's about setting new intentions about how can you do things in a more organized, structured manner. In addition, you might find yourself really reevaluating your day-to-day tasks and how they align with your long-term goals. The sixth house is the balance between your home and your work. And so this can be a time where you might feel more organization, that you need to bring it into your life, making sure that your day-to-day routines, that they're not only efficient, but they're also like fulfilling. It's, I want to do this, but I first need to take care of myself before I can be of service to others. This new moon in Virgo, it's encouraging you to create this structure that allows you to help manage your time better and also maintain a healthy balance between your work and self-care. Now, at the time of this new moon, we have Mercury also in a harmonious aspect. Mercury is in your fifth house. Remember, it is the planet that communicates, and communication, travel, technology, and it's in a harmonious aspect with Chiron that's in your first house of identity. Mercury in your fifth house is where creativity, self-expression, all these topics are highlighted. So this trine to Chiron in your first house, the first house is really important because this is your identity. This is who you are. This is going to be your self-expression, your appearance, your image, your interests. I always say that the first house is your website or your business card. It's what you share to others about, this is who I am. And so Chiron in your first house being this powerful time for you to look at, how can I heal through artistic or creative endeavors? How can I engage in activities that allow me to express myself creatively, that can help me to overcome my past insecurities or my wounds that are related to my identity? And this trine also supports bold communication. Mercury in Leo is about making the bold statements and speaking from your heart. So where you can confidently share your ideas and your thoughts and your feelings, especially with those people or those organizations that are connected to your personal growth or your inner healing. You may also find that romantic relationships or these interactions that you have with children, because the fifth house is not just creativity, but it's children or childlike behavior, and it's also like lovers. And so it's connecting into either with children or your inner child in areas where you can experience significant healing. Use this time to openly communicate your needs, your wants, your desires, allowing for this deeper connections and these personal breakthroughs for yourself, and set those new moon intentions that allow you to focus on your mental, physical, spiritual health and well-being. So Aries, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Taurus Sun and Taurus Rising, you are having a new moon in your fifth house. I love this because it's in a harmonious aspect with your first house of your identity. Now the fifth house, it rules all types of creativity, romance, children, pleasure, your creative self-expression. It's where I tap into the inner child or I work with children. The fifth house is all about bringing satisfaction, about creative outlets love that's given and play and artistic pursuits. And so the focus of this new moon of planting the seeds, it's going to be an opportunity that it's inviting you to explore new creative projects, new outlets, to bring more structure and organization into your romantic life. This is going to be a time that you're going to want to reconnect with what truly brings you joy, what truly brings you pleasure, whether it's through artistic endeavors or hobbies or spending quality time with those people that you love. You might consider starting a new creative project. This could have something to do with art or music or poetry that allows you to express your unique talents or explore ways that you can bring in more consistency and reliability into your romantic relationships. Now, there's also this emphasis on pleasure and leisure activities. You might find that it's beneficial for you to schedule more time for these activities in your life. Virgo wants to be structured and organized, and it's what do I need to do to take care of myself, my mental, physical, spiritual health, and well-being. And so this is scheduling more activities into your day-to-day life that bring you joy, that bring you happiness, and allows you to unwind. This is a period that you're going to want to balance your responsibilities of how do I nurture and care for myself, how do I support others, and how do I bring in moments of joy in order to ensure that your creative and your romantic pursuits, they are given the attention that they deserve. Now, you also have Mercury. Mercury is in your fourth house of your home, your family, your roots, your traditions, and it's your living situation. Mercury is in your house of your personal life. And so it's in a harmonious aspect with Chiron. Chiron is in your 12th house of your dreams, your intuition, it's your subconscious. And this harmonious aspect of these two working together suggests that there can be healing that comes through addressing past family issues or exploring the inner world that has to do with an emotional wound, something that comes from your past. The fourth house not only represents your home and your family, but it represents your genealogy, your grandparents, your parents, and the 12th house is the house of solitude. And so this can be a time that you're going to want to look towards how do I communicate with my family members about these unresolved issues or matters that I'm feeling that can lead to healing and closure for both of us, creating a nurturing home environment that supports your emotional well-being. This aspect also highlights the importance of introspection and inner healing for yourself. You may benefit from spending time in solitude, whether it's yoga, meditation, or a retreat in your dreams. Possibly reflecting on your past wounds, considering how these topics or these experiences have truly shaped your current life. Spiritual practices or therapy, this could be particularly healthy for you right now, allowing you to have a course correction in order to correct these deeper self of who you are and these repeated patterns in your life and release the old patterns that no longer serve you. Taurus, this is just a beautiful opportunity for you to tap in and do the inner healing, and whether it's through art or creativity or where you want to take a risk, I am loving all of this for you. So Taurus, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com, and to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Gemini Sun and Gemini Rising, you are having a new moon in your fourth house of home, family, roots, emotional foundations. The fourth house really revolves around topics of your living situation, your personal life. It can also represent your ancestors or those people that came before you. It can represent not just your home, but your city, your state, your country. And so having this new moon is an opportunity to highlight all topics that revolve around your home, your family life, making this a truly ideal time for you to focus on what you need to do in order to create a nurturing and organized environment. You might feel like motivated to start new projects that are around your house that could have to do with organizing or exploring of cleaning out like a garage, home, creating this environment that you can work from home. You might feel that whether it's redecorating, renovating, maybe even considering a move, a new moon of what do I want my home to look like? Where do I want my home to be? This energy is really ripe for you to make these changes that improve your day-to-day living situation and your space that can enhance your sense of security, because Virgo wants to be organized, structured, and it wants to pay attention to, I have to have a plan in order to follow through with this. There's also a focus on your emotional foundations, because security not only comes with physical, but it's emotional, spiritual, and psychological. It's a time that you're going to want to reflect on your family dynamics and consider, how does all of this influence your current emotional state? You might feel called to truly strengthen your relationships with some family members, or resolve some past conflicts, or create these new traditions that bring your family together, ensuring that your home environment supports your emotional well-being. This is going to be key for you during this transit. Now we have other aspects to look at, and we have Mercury. Mercury is your chart ruler, so it's really important to always follow where is Mercury in your life. And so it's currently in your third house of your neighbors, siblings, cousins, communication, how you communicate, and it's in a harmonious aspect with Chiron. Chiron is in your 11th house of your friendships, your goals, your networks. And so this transit together with these two in a harmonious aspect are really supporting you on this healing opportunity through open communication with siblings, neighbors, close friends, people that you network with. You might find that you are talking through some past issues or some misunderstandings that can lead possibly to significant breakthroughs or a deeper connection of understanding. In addition, this aspect, it really highlights the potential for healing within your social circles. The 11th house is who you connect with, whether it be for volunteering or like your work unit, like teamwork, or your kindred spirits or humanitarian efforts or social circles where you want to volunteer and be in support of others. And so you might feel drawn to reconnect possibly with old friends, or to join I'm thinking like maybe new groups that align with your personal goals and your aspirations. This is going to be a time that you're going to want to communicate your ideas, your values openly, allowing for this meaningful exchange that supports your personal growth and with the realization of your long-term dreams, goals, and beliefs. So Gemini, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Cancer Sun and Cancer Rising, you are ruled by the moon. So whatever is going on with the new moon is always going to be very important to you. So you are having a new moon in your third house of communication. The third house rules your siblings, your neighbors, your cousins, your local environment. It's learning. It's all types of going out, making new friends, or exploring your local area. And so this new moon ruling over who you are, your identity. Your first house is you being seen, your appearance. I always say it's your business card and your website. And so it's who you are. And so a new moon is encouraging you to set these new moon intentions around communication, around learning, around your local community. Virgo is very organized and detail oriented. And so this is going to be a time that you're going to want to enhance your communication skills, whether they're through writing, speaking, journaling, learning new things, new technologies. You might feel inspired to possibly start a new course, to study something new, to possibly improve your relationship with your siblings, your neighbors, or become more involved in your local community. It's the third house is like going out and meeting people like at the dog park or on a walk or at the grocery store or your local library. It's things that are closer to home. There's also going to be this emphasis on short trips and your immediate environment. This is going to be an ideal time for you to truly explore your local surroundings, whether it's by taking short trips or by simply just paying attention to what is going on in your local area with like music or activities, strengthening your connections with those people that are around you that can lead to greater support and your sense of belonging to your community. Now, what we also have to look forward to is Mercury in your second house. Mercury in your second house in the sign of Leo. It is about your finances, your resources, your cash, your property, your self-worth. It's in a harmonious aspect with Chiron at the top of your chart. The 10th house for you is revolving around topics of your career, your job, your responsibility. It's suggesting this harmonious aspect. It's in a trine that your career and your reputation, that there needs to be some healing that can come through reevaluating your financial situation, or how it aligns with your career goals. Are you in alignment with your mental, physical, spiritual health, well-being? And are you reevaluating your living situation? And does it align with career goals or the reputation of who you want to be known as or the legacy that you want to leave behind? This is going to be a time that you want to address things or concerns that have to do with how you feel about yourself within a professional setting, like that can lead to these increased an increase in confidence and stability for you. The harmonious aspect is I have this wound with being in the outside world, with responsibility and the money and my resources and what I feel secure about right now. And so this aspect is really highlighting the connection between your self-worth and your public image. And you might find it really beneficial for you to communicate more openly about your achievements and how do you assert yourself in order to find value for your career. Now, this can be a really great time for you to heal any doubts, any insecurities that you may have that are related to your professional life or things that are allowing you to truly step into your divinity, into your power, and for you to be able to pursue these goals with greater clarity and determination. Like, I need to initiate this. I need to empower myself. So Cancer, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Leo Sun and Leo Rising, you are having a new moon. So this is where the sun and the moon come together, and your chart ruler is the sun. And this is starting something new in your second house of money, resources, cash, property, self-worth, topics that have to do with your material possessions. Creating a clean slate, new beginning. And so in the sign of Virgo, it's really bringing the topics to your attention that you need to address your finances, your material security. This is going to be an ideal time for you to take stock of your financial situation, possibly creating a new budget or making investments that truly align with your values. You might feel motivated to increase your financial stability at this time. This could be selling off something, or this could be where is my money best spent, or remember that it's things that you value. So this could be where is my energy best spent. And so this new moon could really have you feeling motivated to increase your financial stability and ensure that your personal resources are managed wisely. There is going to be a large focus on your self-worth, your personal values, and this transit is encouraging you to take some time and to reflect on what do you truly value in life? Who do you truly value in life? And how are your financial decisions, how do they support what you value? You might feel called to take some time to reassess your priorities in order to ensure that your financial choices are in alignment with your personal growth and your well-being, mental, physical, spiritual health, and well-being, because Virgo is all about nurturing and caring for self first. It's my daily care of self. And so you building this solid foundation of self-worth is going to be key in achieving these long-term goals for your success. Now, what we also have is Mercury in your first house of self. Mercury, communication, travel, this is all types of learning, studying. And in the first house is the house of your identity. It's who you are, being seen, your appearance, your outlook, your interests. Now, it's in a harmonious aspect with Chiron. So Chiron being in your ninth house of beliefs and higher education and religion and spirituality and these cross-cultural experiences that you get from being out in the world and experiencing with different people, places, and things. The ninth house also revolves around topics of publishing or learning. And so having this harmonious aspect here is offering a powerful opportunity for you to heal through your self-expression. Aries is the identity wound and Chiron is the wound. So you working through self-expression and the exploration of new ideas, new thoughts. You might find that communicating your beliefs or sharing your knowledge and exploring these avenues possibly with other people that are like-minded can lead to really great personal growth and greater confidence within yourself. Remember that this is about you, and this is about you connecting with other people in order to heal an identity wound that you are working on. And so this aspect highlights the importance for you of aligning your financial decisions with your broader life philosophy, thoughts, ideas, and your beliefs. So you might feel drawn to invest in possibly education, or to invest in I need to travel, or spiritual pursuits, anything that supports your personal development. This is going to be how can I work on inner healing of myself. This is going to be a time for you to express your true self in order to pursue these opportunities that can help you truly align with your values, your belief system, allowing for you to experience greater fulfillment and success. So Leo, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Virgo Sun and Virgo Rising, you are having a new moon in your first house of self. This is your identity, your appearance. It's about personal belonging and what do you want to launch? What do you want to do? The first house revolves around topics of your website, your business card. It's who you are presenting to the world. And so this new moon is particularly significant for you. Virgo this occurs in your first house of self is a powerful time that you are looking for a personal reinvention of yourself and setting these new intentions of what do I look like to everybody else? How does everybody else see me? Feeling motivated to make these changes in your appearance, in your mindset, possibly starting new personal projects or redefining your goals and your ambitions. There's also going to be this emphasis on self-discovery and self-expression. This transit really is encouraging you to reflect on who you are and what do you really want to achieve in your life. Virgo comes up with a plan and is organized and is structured and wants to find a balance between home and work and is about taking care of self. And so you might feel called to truly explore these new aspects of your identity and embrace your unique qualities. You don't need to fit into a cookie cutter mold, to assert your own individuality with confidence. This is going to be a time that you're going to want to take charge of your life and to truly pursue your dreams with determination, to have a plan and to be able to follow through with it. Now, you do have Mercury, your chart ruler, in your 12th house, and it's in a harmonious aspect with Chiron in your 8th house. So the 12th house is your subconscious, it's spirituality, it is the hidden house, it is where we go to be alone and pay attention to our dreams, the Akashic records, our ancestors, our spirit guides. The 12th house is the house of shadow, and it's where we heal and renew and release ourselves of karmic debt. And it's in a harmonious aspect with Chiron in the sign of Aries. So Aries is the self and Chiron is the wound. So we know that this is working through an identity wound in the 8th house of transformation, deep psychological transformation within any resources that you share with other people. And so this could be with business partners, significant others. This could be family members. The 8th house is suggesting, this connection is suggesting that this healing can come through you taking time to do the deep introspection and to work through with your spiritual practices, connecting to your higher power, your divine, your God, Yahweh, Allah, Buddha, Goddess, whatever you call it, but having a center and being able to connect with it and being drawn and wanting to explore your inner world and confronting past fears and engaging possibly in these therapeutic work like releasing of the karma and dealing with the shadow work and how do I release these old patterns and transform my life. And so this aspect, it's highlighting all of the potentials for you to go through healing that nobody's going to see. This is all within you, and it's through these intimate relationships that you share with other people or through shared resources, or the 8th house is the house of deep bonding. It's the connection with others. And so you might find at this time that discussing possibly financial matters, because this is resources that you share with other people, or that there could be, how do I work through these inner feelings that I'm experiencing to address issues that I have with trust or intimacy, and what does that look like to me? What do I need in order to explore this? And so you identifying this and taking time to sit with it is really going to give you a greater understanding and more emotional healing. This is a time for you to delve deeper into these aspects of your psyche and embrace the transformational path that you are on for personal growth and for empowerment. Virgo, I absolutely love this for you. So I'm encouraging you to take this deep dive, because this is you tapping into who you are and who you're connected with and healing from within. So Virgo, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Libra Sun and Libra Rising, you are having a new moon in your 12th house. New moons are always an opportunity for a clean slate, new beginning, fresh start. And in the sign of Virgo is about self-care. The 12th house governs all topics that have to do with subconscious, spirituality, solitude, hidden aspects of life. It's where we go to tap into our dreams, our intuition, the Akashic records, astral travel, astral projection, where we do shamanic work or deal with our shadow side. It's where we go to heal and renew and tap into other dimensions through solitude and transcendence. And so this is you starting something new with hidden aspects of your life. The new moon here is inviting you to turn inward and to focus on your inner world and less on you in the outside world. This is a time that you're going to want to explore some deep exploration and reflection through meditation or yoga or like a spiritual retreat or through rest or dreams. And so the gain from this is spiritual growth and a connection to ancestors, spirit guides, and receiving of messages. So you might feel drawn to spend more time alone, away from others, away from the hustle and bustle of the day-to-day life. And as a Libra, like, you are the connector. You are always wanting to socialize with everybody, but this is draining. And so a reconnection to your subconscious is what you are looking for in order to explore these hidden aspects of your inside, of like who you are on the inside. This is really a period that's ideal for releasing old patterns, healing past wounds. The 12th house is where we heal and renew and release ourselves from karmic debt that's either been passed down from generation to generation or that is a repeating pattern in this lifetime. And so how do you release these old patterns? How do you heal from these past wounds? Preparing for these new beginnings that are going to emerge when the sun now moves into your first house. And so this transit is truly pushing you to pay attention to your dreams, your intuition. It's encouraging you to say, I have all of access to all of these valuable insights that are addressing my current situations. I just have to sit and be alone in order to receive them. It's going to be a time that you're going to want to embrace solitude and engage in these spiritual practices, meditation or seeking inner peace. By focusing on your inner life, you can now clear away any emotional or psychological baggage that may have been holding you back, allowing for you to experience this fresh start so you can move into the next phase of your life. Now, you also have Mercury in a harmonious aspect with Chiron. Mercury is the planet of communication, travel, technology, writing, journaling, and Chiron is our wound. And so Mercury is in your 11th house of your friendship, your community, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your goals. And Chiron in your 7th house of partnerships offers, the 7th house is you plus somebody else. So this could be a business partner, significant other, open enemies, exes. The 7th house is contracts, negotiations. It's where you connect with other people. It's literally the +1 house. And so this harmonious aspect is offering you this unique opportunity to heal through these social connections and your close relationships that you have with other people. You might find that you're having these open and honest communication with friends or with your partners that can help you to resolve possibly these lingering issues and strengthen your bonds that you have with them. This is a time for you to address any past hurts. Chiron in Aries is you and your identity wound. And so where do you have past hurts? In the form of relationships or seeking possibly reconciliation or some type of a closure. This aspect is giving you the potential to heal your social circles, your community, your networks, in order to inspire you to join a new group, to reach out and reconnect with old friends, or to share your values, share your goals, to engage in group activities, whether they're for volunteering or for career or job, or things that you want to do that truly bring you joy and pleasure. It's about you enjoying group activities where you can collaborate with others and provide this sense of belonging for yourself and support in helping you to heal your past wounds in order for you to heal and move forward with greater confidence. This is going to be a time that you're going to want to build these meaningful connections that nurture not only your personal growth and your well-being, but how are you and who are you in connection to other people. I absolutely love this for you because this is you doing the inner work, clearing out the karma, and working through fear and working to break that broken record of self-sabotage and stepping into your divinity. Libra, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Scorpio Sun and Scorpio Rising, you are having a new moon in your 11th house. The 11th house rules your friendships, your community, long-term goals, hopes, wishes, dreams, aspirations. It's literally the people that you connect with either for work or for pleasure, as in group affiliations of clubs and organizations. And so this new moon is highlighting your long-term goals, your place within your community. This is really going to be an opportune moment for you to set these new moon intentions around your future aspirations. Truly looking at your goals, your dreams, your career, and evaluating how your current path is in alignment with what you want to do and your dreams, making a plan to move forward, because that's what Virgo does. Virgo says, I need to take care of myself. I need to have a plan. I need to find a balance between home and work. And I need to evaluate what is my life path and what do I need to do in order to attain these goals. And so you might feel inspired to possibly take on a new project, join groups that resonate with you or your ideals, or work towards goals that have a more meaningful impact on your community, to be a part of something bigger than yourself. There's also going to be this focus on building and nurturing your relationships or your friendships with other people. This transit is encouraging you to deepen these connections with other like-minded individuals that share your same vision for the future, whether it's through social interactions or events or these group activities or these collaborative efforts. You have the opportunity to truly strengthen your social networks and create these long-lasting bonds that can support your personal and your professional growth. Now, at the time, we have Mercury at the top of your chart in your career sector. Mercury is in Leo in your career, your reputation, how other people see you, in a harmonious aspect with Chiron. Chiron is our wound. It is in your 6th house of your health, your daily work. It's finding a balance between your day-to-day living. How do I give to others? How do I nurture and care for myself? And so this Mercury, the planet of Mercury being in your career sector, this is suggesting, how can I heal through improving my professional life and my day-to-day routines? You might find that you're addressing some work-related challenges or issues that come up within your communication of, I have to communicate clearly, what are my needs? What are my wants? within my workplace that lead to possibly greater satisfaction or your well-being. The sixth house is finding a balance between home and work and creating a safe and stable work environment. And so this can be a time when you're going to be maybe focused on creating a healthy work-life balance or ensuring that your career life aligns with your values. Additionally, this aspect, it highlights the connection between career and your sense of purpose for your drive of what you want to do. You might feel drawn to pursue a career path that allows you to help others and to heal others, or to integrate wellness practices into your day-to-day work and living. Like, I need to focus on vitamins. I need to focus on taking a walk, self-care, taking time out for myself. By aligning your professional life with your personal life and your personal growth and personal healing with your professional life, you can achieve greater fulfillment with this and more success. This is really going to be a time that you're going to want to take charge of your career in order to pursue opportunities that support your long-term aspirations. Scorpio, I love this for you because this is you saying, I'm going to make a plan for my future, and that future is going to be needs to be more in align with my mental, physical, spiritual health and well-being and my career path. So Scorpio, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Sagittarius Sun and Sagittarius Rising, I absolutely love this new moon for you because it's at the top of your chart. The 10th house governs your career, your public image, your long-term goals. The 10th house is you being seen by authority figures. The focus of this is bringing this powerful focus on career, public image, legacy, reputation. This is going to be a time for you to set these new moon intentions on your professional goals, seeking out leadership opportunities, you being seen by other people, making significant changes in your career path. You might feel like inspired to take on new responsibilities, to pursue a promotion, or embark on a new career that aligns with your long-term vision. The sign of Virgo is detail-oriented, structured, have a plan, and find a balance between home and work. It's about self-care. And so having a new moon here is, this is what I want, and these are the steps that I'm going to take in order to get to where I want to be. There's also this emphasis on how you are perceived or seen by others. And so this transit is encouraging you to refine your public image and to ensure that your professional reputation truly reflects who you are, your identity. You might feel motivated to take on more organization, to be more disciplined, to have this approach to your career and be more considerate of how you are seen in the outside world, focusing on details that can lead to long-term success. It's using caution, and it's a time that you want to build this foundation for your professional life, one that truly supports your ambitions, your goals, and that also aligns with your values. Now, what is supporting this is Mercury. Mercury is in your 9th house of cross-cultural experiences, publishing, taking classes, taking workshops, and exploring other people, places, and things. It's legal matters and publishing. And so it's in a harmonious aspect with Chiron. Chiron is known as the wounded healer. And so it's the identity wound in your 5th house. And so having Mercury in your 9th house of your higher thoughts, your values, your beliefs, higher education, and travel in a harmonious aspect to Chiron in your 5th house of creativity and romance and children. It's offering these healing opportunities through exploration of new ideas and creative expression. You might find that you are expanding your knowledge or exploring new philosophical perspectives that can help you heal past wounds. The ninth house is you diving into and exploring things that are foreign to you and wanting to understand them. And so how can you use this for your personal growth? It's going to be a time that you're going to want to embrace learning, and how do you express your beliefs with confidence, and also how do you express your creativity. This aspect is highlighting the potential for healing to come through your romantic life or through creative projects. The fifth house is where I'm willing to take a risk, a leap of faith. And so you might feel inspired to communicate your feelings more openly within your relationships, or to channel your emotions into artistic endeavors. This could include activities that bring you joy, fulfillment, allowing for personal healing, allowing for the realization of your creative potential. The fifth house is healing the inner child. And so by aligning your professional goals with your personal passions, you can achieve greater harmony and success during this transit. So Sagittarius, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Capricorn Sun and Capricorn Rising, you are having a new moon in your ninth house. I love this because this is in a harmonious aspect with who you are. It is your identity. It is now time for you to say, I need to start something new. I need to have a fresh start, clean slate, new beginning, with topics that revolve around higher education, travel, philosophy, personal growth. The ninth house is the house of legal matters and publishing. It's you connecting with the outside world and seeing what else is out there. A new moon in the sign of Virgo, it activates your thoughts, your beliefs on learning and travel and philosophy. And this is going to be a good time for you to embark on possibly a new course or a study, something that like taking a course or teaching a class or a workshop, planning a trip, planning a journey, exploring new spiritual or philosophical perspectives, like diving into something and wanting to like just learn about it. You might feel motivated to expand your horizons, whether it's through formal education or through self-study or travel experiences, something that broadens your understanding of the world, because things have been stagnant. And so there's this focus on growth and the pursuit of wisdom and knowledge. This transit is encouraging you to seek out experiences that challenge your belief system, that push you beyond your comfort zone, whether it's through intellectual pursuits or spiritual pursuits or practices, cultural exploration. This is going to be a time that you're going to want to be open and embrace new ideas that cultivate a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. Now, at the time, you're also going to have Mercury in the sign of Leo in your 8th house. So the 8th house is the house of shared resources, and Mercury is thoughts, ideas, communication, technology, travel, and with Chiron in your 4th house of home. The 4th house represents your living situation or your personal life. So we know that something that you're starting now, this transit is encouraging you to focus on your shared resources. That how do you transform? How do you this is about intimacy, and how can I address these issues that are related to shared finances? The eighth house represents you and somebody else, like a business partner, a significant other. This could be children or family members, if you have your resources tied up or connected with them. This could be like family things. And so having these two things together especially with the Chiron in your fourth house of home and family, suggests that healing needs to occur through, I need to take a look at where are my resources? Where are things tied up with other people? What are these family dynamics that are going on? You might find that having this open line of communication, that you are able to be honest and speak freely about matters that lead to a greater understanding and emotional healing for yourself. This is going to be a time that you're going to have to work towards confronting any lingering issues that are related to trust and intimacy. The eighth house is the house of deep psychological birth, death, and rebirth, the transformation of. And so this is trust, intimacy, financial partnerships, allowing for transformation and growth to come from yourself. This aspect is highlighting the potential for healing within your home and your family dynamics and relationships. And so you might want to explore your family history or past conflicts that you've had with family members. And how do I resolve that? How can I create a more harmonious, a more supportive home life for myself and feel supported? This is going to be a time that you're going to want to strengthen your emotional foundations. Remember that the fourth house is the foundation of which you build your life upon. And so you need to ensure that your home environment supports your personal growth, your personal health and well-being. And so by addressing these deeper emotional issues, this is you creating this foundation for future expansion and success. So Capricorn, this is going to be a time that it's addressing things in order for you to create a solid foundation in order for you to build further upon. So Capricorn, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Aquarius Sun and Aquarius Rising, you are having a new moon in your 8th house. The 8th house is the house of deep psychological birth, death, and rebirth. It's the house of transformation. It governs shared resources, intimacy, and the occult. It's you connected with other people, and it also governs secrets. And so having a new moon here is planting the seeds for new growth opportunities. And so this is going to be a time to set these new intentions around how do you manage your joint finances, where your resources are kept. How do you deepen your intimate relationships or engage in transformative practices like therapy or shadow work? The 8th house is where you connect with a business partner, a significant other, exes. It's also children or family if you are connected through some type of, like, what are you investing in? You might feel compelled to explore the deeper aspects of your psyche during this time, and a need to confront fears or anxieties that you have been possibly holding back. Like, this is why I feel this way. I want to understand, how do I overcome this? There's going to be this focus on power dynamics of control within your relationships. Who has the control? How do you take back control? What does control look like? This transit is going to encourage you to focus on how you share resources, whether they're financial, emotional, or psychological in nature, or and how do you renegotiate these agreements or these boundaries within your partnerships in order to ensure that everything is balanced and mutually beneficial for everybody, that the energy is reciprocated. This is going to be a time for you to embrace this transformation and to seek out experiences that can lead to this profound personal growth and healing within you. Now, what's supporting you is you have Mercury in your 7th house of partnership. I always say that the 7th house is you plus somebody else. It's love, it's contracts, it's negotiations, it's you with open enemies and exes, it's business partners, significant others, it's best friends. And so having Mercury here with the way that you're communicating, talking, or having these open communication in a harmonious aspect with Chiron in your 3rd house of communication, it's all about how are you openly communicating, and it's suggesting that healing can occur through open and honest dialogue that you can have within your close relationships. You might find that discussing your past hurts or any unresolved issues with a partner or with a close friend that can help lead to a greater understanding and emotional healing for yourself. This could be a time that you might want to address any communication barriers, anything that has to do with control that might be hindering your relationships, or to seek out ways that you can improve your interactions that you have with others. This aspect is highlighting the potential that Chiron and Mercury can bring healing within your social and your communication networks with other people in general. You might feel inspired to reconnect with old friends or strengthen your relationship with your siblings, your neighbors, your cousins. The third house revolves around your immediate community, and so an opportunity to engage in community activities that support your personal growth. This can be a time to express your thoughts, your feelings with clarity and compassion, allowing for deeper connection and a resolution of past conflicts that you have felt by improving your communication skills, saying what you mean, meaning what you say, and saying with kindness and love, and being open and honest about how you feel. This can enhance your relationships and create a more harmonious and fulfilling interaction with you in between other people in all aspects of your life. So Aquarius, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. For Pisces Sun and Pisces Rising, you are having a new moon in your 7th house of partnership. I always say that the 7th house is you plus somebody else. It's a business partner, significant other, it's contracts, it's negotiations, it's open enemies, it's exes, it's clients. It's you plus somebody else. And so the 7th house ruling partnerships and relationships and all of your one-on-one interactions with other people. This new moon is a time for a fresh start, a clean slate, a new beginning in these areas of you setting new intentions around your relationships, whether they're romantic or professional or platonic. You might feel motivated to strengthen your connections with others, or you might seek out new friendships or new partnerships, or this can be a time of resolving lingering issues within your existing relationships. And so you focusing on how do I create balance and harmony in my one-on-one interactions with other people in my day-to-day living. There's also going to be this time that you're going to want to focus on emphasizing commitment and cooperation. The 7th house revolves around how do I handle conflict and legal matters. And so this transit can encourage you to evaluate, how do you approach the relationships, and what do you consider that you need in order to feel secure or to feel supported within these partnerships and these relationships? You might need to set clear boundaries or to improve your communication skills, or you might need to make adjustments in order to ensure that your relationships are mutually beneficial. The 7th house is not just you and a business partner and significant other. It also includes clients and best friends. So remember, this is you communicating what you need with other people. This is going to allow you this opportunity to cultivate these relationships that are based on trust and respect and of shared values, allowing for deeper and more meaningful connections. Now, you also have Mercury in your 6th house of your day-to-day living. How do I take care of myself? Finding a balance between home and work, my daily routines, my health, in a harmonious aspect with Chiron in your 2nd house of self-worth, cash, property, resources. It's what do I need in order to feel secure? I love this harmonious aspect because it's saying I need to focus on all topics that revolve around how do I improve my daily habits, finding a balance between work and home that addresses any issues that are related to my financial security, my financial stability, my my self-worth. You might find that you are possibly making changes to your work environment or to your daily routines. Like, I'm going to take vitamins, I'm going to make sure I schedule that walk, that lead to greater efficiency and well-being. Mercury, Mercury is the way that we communicate it. And having this new moon in your partnership sector is saying, I need to be structured, I need to be organized, I need to find a routine that works for me. And so this aspect is highlighting the potential that can come from healing in how you value yourself and the contributions that you share with others. You might feel drawn to address any insecurities or doubts about your worth, about in relation to your skill set, your worth, your work, your finances, your personal resources. This is going to be a time that you're going to assert your values and seek out opportunities for growth. I like that this is ensuring you need to have a financial decision that truly aligns with your personal goals, your personal values, and these two areas of your life being in alignment. And so how can you do this? By improving your daily routines, by addressing your self-worth, by looking at your skill set options. And you can create this solid foundation for long-term success and for fulfillment. And so Pisces, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe.